Hello, you gorgeous giver, you. Are you happy with your life? Are you happy with the results that you're getting, that you're creating, that you're receiving in your life? Most of us givers aren't really so much. We love the giving, but we're not so good at the receiving, are we? Which means that the vast majority of the givers of the world, unfortunately, are burning out. Our buckets are running dry because we're giving so freely without any consideration for what we actually need to refuel. But the wonderful thing is, there's an occupational psychologist called Adam Grant, and he has done research into what makes people successful, what are the ingredients of success, and what he found was quite surprising. Because so often we think that the most successful people in the world are going to be the takers, the people who, just give me, when actually the most successful people in the world are the givers, the people who give freely and abundantly. And the difference between these amazing successful givers and the least successful givers, the ones who are burning out, is boundaries. Because the successful givers, they've already got boundaries that support them and that degree of self-awareness that you can only give what you've got. So there's a real importance there if you want to make a difference in the world, if you want to make a positive impact in your family unit, in your community, in the wider world at large. It's not just important, it's imperative. It's vital that we actually look after ourselves. And that's what the successful givers are doing. For us to really create a life that we love, with anything, there's 3 elements to it. We've got to give, the flow of life. We give, and then we receive, and we grow what we receive, ready to give again. And that's the flow. So when us as givers aren't looking after ourselves and don't have that deeper understanding of how our experience is created, and also just that self-awareness of, what is enough for me? When is it appropriate for me to say no because I need to refuel? To have that sense of my own boundaries in the different aspects of my life. If you don't have that, then it's really easy to keep giving and giving and giving, and then find out that you have got nothing left to give. And then you feel fed up, frustrated, burned out. And that belief starts coming in that you're never going to be able to create the difference that you want to and create the life that you really want to live. So where is your block? You've got the giving down to a fine art, haven't you? What about the growing? What about the getting, the receiving? And what's stopping you? Now, because I'm a reformed giver, not a reformed giver, I'm still a giver. It's just I'm a more successful giver now because I've managed to deepen my self-awareness and establish boundaries that actually support me now. And I know that you know this. Intellectually, you've got it sorted. You're already curious about, how humans work, how you work, how the people around you work. It seems to be that what's missing is support. Support to keep you in that high energy, to give you those reminders to look after yourself. because you're looking after so many other people. You're giving so much. You're so focused on creating a change. Who's got your back? And there's 3 different types of support. The wonderful law of 3, I love it. Have you noticed that? That so many things come in 3s, including the magic number, de la soul. 3 is a magic number. So there's 3 different types of support. There's informational, there's practical, and there's emotional. Now, every single one of us is going to need one of these or all 3 at different times in our life. When you've got a brand new project and you've got a big idea, you might not have the information, the awareness, the knowledge to make that happen, in which case your support need is informational. You need somebody to show you the way. And sometimes you need practical support, because it's all very well somebody giving you the information to show you how to do something, but sometimes you just need somebody to do it for you. Like moving home, lifting a sofa, you need somebody at the other end of that sofa to lift it. So that's practical support to make things possible. Never mind just easier, but possible. Sometimes we need other people to make things happen for us, and that's practical support. And then there's emotional support. We all need to feel heard and listened to. And we all need somebody to just help remind us of who we really are and to help us get back into that really good energy that helps us stay aligned and make all these wonderful things happen that we want to, or allow these wonderful things that we want to be received into our life. So if any of this resonates, if you just know that the difference that's going to make the difference to you is being around other people, other like-minded people who get you, who get that you want to make good things happen, you want to make a difference, you want to create life on your own terms, and you want to be a gorgeous giver that's not burned out, that's actually getting the results that you see other people getting. And that's not an invitation for a healthy dose of comparisonitis, because we don't do that. What I really want you to do is tap into what your version of success is. What do you want to create? What do you want to experience? Because so often we buy into all these other stories of what we should be doing, how much we should be earning, how many hours we should be working. Should we have kids? Should we not have kids? What's right and what's wrong? We're ignoring all of that. And this is an opportunity for you to really tap into what's right for you to trust yourself and get to know yourself and the world on a far deeper level. Life may not be easy, but it's definitely simple. If you would like to learn more, if you're ready to accept, embrace, support, and get curious, then do come over and join me on the Happimind Program. It would be an absolute honour and a privilege to have you there. All the best.